Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be talking about some recent rumors that have come out in regards to the Bayern Munich left back Alphonso Davies. And as well, we're going to be talking about Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. Barcelona, they are continuing that search for a left winger. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into it and let's talk about Alphonso Davies. Because Alphonso Davies, he's recently met, with Deco, and this is a report by Jeromel, and let's talk about it. Alphonso Davies' representative stayed in Barcelona for 3 days. Davies and his representative are seeking a salary of 12 million net plus a signing bonus. Davies requested a private hotel room for maximum discretion during the meeting with Deco, but it wasn't possible due to the hotel's lack of availability. Now, this is surprising because I thought that, Alphonso Davies, since his contract is ending in 2025, he started, negotiations with Real Madrid. I thought negotiations were going pretty well. A lot of Madrid fans are saying, hey, for next year in the summer, or and then this year in the summer, they're going to be signing, the Canadian left back. But what usually happens is with these type of deals, with these high profile, names, sometimes the players' entourage, they use other clubs' names in order to get the best possible offer, and that's what I think these rumors and these reports are for. Because I don't think that Barcelona, they should be prioritizing a left back or even be in the market for a left back, because you have Alejandro Balde, you have Joao Cancelo, and then as well as you have Hector Fort in that position. 3 players who can cover it pretty well. And the only reason why I would say Barcelona maybe would be interested in Alphonso Davies is if they would be looking to sell, for example, an Alejandro Balde, or not buy Joao Cancelo. We do know that Jorge Mendes is the agent of Alejandro Balde, and he has said in the past Alejandro Balde is one of the few players who can command a big transfer fee. And knowing Barcelona's economic situation and knowing that they're going to have to sell a big player, now could Alejandro be a potential player that could be sold in the summer? That's the only way I see Barcelona's interest in Alphonso Davies being real. But I would actually take this with a grain of salt. I genuinely see this as like the players' entourage, just like testing the waters on other clubs, just seeing if he can get Real Madrid to offer better terms. And Barcelona, they are interested. Of course, when a player like Alphonso Davies is trying to leave Bayern Munich, Barcelona, they obviously are going to to express their interest, but they've also expressed their concerns over not having the finances to sign him from Bayern before his contract expires. And so if Barcelona, they were to get Alphonso Davies, it would have to be in the summer of 2025. We could do something similar in regards to, for example, what we did with Lewandowski, where we paid, 50 million euros, something like that, knowing that his contract was going to expire the next year. But Barcelona, they already are stacked in that left back position. And so I don't see why Barcelona would be looking to do that. But guys, now talking about another player who Barcelona are interested, it's Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, the Napoli winger, who Barcelona are going to face on Wednesday night in the Champions League. Reported by Roger Torrejo, Khvicha Kvaratskhelia is FC Barcelona's favorite to reinforce the winger position this summer. uh, Crazy. Barcelona have contacted Khvicha Kvaratskhelia's agent in the recent days. Deco has a good relationship with his camp and wanted to make his interest known. His agent likes Barca, but an answer from Kvara is yet to come. No formal talks. Now, I give my thoughts on Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, a couple of days ago. I think he's a very talented player, absolutely one of the best wingers in the world. Just one of the problems is his massive price that he's going to command. His price tag right now is roughly between, I would say, from 70 to 100 million. In that mark. There's tons of reports coming out in the media saying, Napoli, they're going to be asking from 90 to 100. Some saying they could, have some leeway and go for 80, 75. And so Barcelona, if they're going to be paying that amount, if they're going to try to sign Khvicha, it's going to be, for a big transfer fee. And if Barcelona are going to be paying that amount of money, I would rather go, for example, a Rafael Leao. Now, I know that Rafael Leao isn't, for example, as consistent. He isn't like a player who is going to consistently, put in the numbers. Just the thing is, he is, I believe, a step above in quality of Khvicha. And if you're paying that amount of money, then why not go for a player who's basically like catering on that world class level? And in regards to, for example, hey, Barcelona could go for someone cheaper. You have Nico Williams, and Nico Williams, he would be my signing for that left wing position, just because he would be a much affordable price. He'd maybe offer a little bit less than for like Khvicha or Rafael, but you'd be saving a lot of money. The cost benefit of bringing in a Nico is much better than, for example, a Khvicha or a Rafael Leao. And so, looking at how the situation unfolds, I would definitely be looking, to go for Nico Williams. And so, in regards to the two players I've talked about in this video, Alphonso Davies and Khvicha, I would personally go for neither. And I don't think it's Barcelona's best interest to go for these type of players. I would say, build the squad smartly, use the money wisely. And these recent reports, they're just not it. And so, just talking very briefly, if Barcelona they're looking into these players, talking for like 90 to 100 million, and we talked in previous video how Barcelona, they're also looking to make a superstar signing. But at the same time, reports come out like this by Mate Moreto saying that according to my sources, De Zerbi's arrival at Barcelona is complicated because of his release clause, which is between 10 to 15 million euros. Yes, Barcelona likes him, but his style suits them. But from an economic point of view, it is complicated. And so it's confusing, because if Barcelona is interested in all these stars, but yet they can't afford De Zerbi's release clause, then what? Like, I don't see the correlation there. And on top of that, why go for a manager who we do have to pay 50 million euros for when you have Hansi Flick for free? But that's just Barcelona. It's absolutely a mess. But guys, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that I've discussed on today's video. Do you think that the Alphonso Davies rumors are real? Would you actually try to persuade Alphonso Davies to join Barcelona? And then as well, do you guys think that Khvicha's Barcelona interest in Khvicha is actually real as well? Would you go and sign him? But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I will be making an episode tonight later with the boys in regards to Barcelona's game against Napoli. We're going to make a Napoli preview. So if you want to join, make sure to tune in. But as always, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all in the next video.